Sorry, I just forgot to apply my lipsticks. Hello and welcome back to another monthly favorite video. The last monthly favorite of 2025. Oh, what in the world just took place this year? The months, days, whatever just went like a blink of an eye. And very, very scary. We are going to be seeing 2026 very soon. I just hope that this year was half as decent as the year before this, and I hope the next year is going to be stellar, okay? Because every time I go into a new year, I'm like, this is it, this is the year. This year was tough, okay? This year was tough. This year had some good, the bad, the ugly, the whole works. But nevertheless, let's just live in the moment right now. It's monthly favorites time. First, talk about this lipstick. This is Matte Muse from Mars, number 11 shade. It has become my absolute go-to because I love it. It's so incredible, very beautiful texture, and the color is just stunning. All right, so without wasting much time, you guys, welcome. My name is Shweta. In this space of mine, I talk about beauty. I review a lot of products. If you like long format content, then you have come to the right space. Let's try to make long format content come back in 2026, shall we? And if you're still somebody who has got a short attention span and you need short form content, you can definitely find me on Shorts or on my Instagram account, that is @ShwetaVijayNair. Alright peeps, we are starting off with Bblunt Tarini. This is the Instant Smooth Anti-Frizz Hairspray. I'm almost done with this bottle because that's how much I've enjoyed it. Now this is a heat protectant anti-frizz spray which you apply all over your strands right after you come out of the shower when your hair is slightly damp. It can be used on damp hair, it can be used on dry hair, but this really does the trick in just controlling that frizziness, in protecting your hair. And I've been reaching out to this a lot. I think the formulation of this is top notch, and I feel that when it comes to Bblunt hair products, some of it really good, and Tarini has done a really good job in just formulating this particular one. Now she had launched this one. This is the Bblunt Tarini, the hair blow dry brush that is supposed to be from wet to dry. It's okay, it's not the best in my opinion. This definitely is not for somebody who's got fine hair. I have tried to make this work ever since I got my hands on it. I've not done a proper review of it because I just felt like, okay, maybe I can make this one work because I like Tarini a lot. But I have to give a feedback out here that if you've got hair that breaks easily and you've got severe hair fall, I wouldn't suggest this at all because this produces a lot of heat. But this definitely is something I absolutely love. Will I be purchasing this once again? For sure. This has a tendency of just making my hair look a little more manageable, smoother, and there is that sort of bounce that you get and shine that you get after a nice blow dry, So if you are someone that is suffering from really frizzy hair and you're looking out for something that is going to kind of like control and tame it, please check this one out. It is kind of affordable, so you can go really the extra mile. I will purchase again and again. We're going on to a body product. This is Lonnue. Now this is a Thrive Multi HA and Antioxidant Body Serum. Now you must be wondering, why is it called a body serum? And that's only because it is not your typical lotion texture. Now this is a new brand for me as well. I discovered this, I would say around 2 months ago, and I have been thoroughly enjoying this one. I usually, when I gravitate towards a body lotion, especially during the summertime, especially during the October heat, you need something that is a little bit of, it's got such a lightweight texture that it shouldn't feel heavy on the skin, because you can wear all your heavy textured body lotions and body butters right now because we are approaching winters. But the whole of October, this has come to my rescue. That's how good it is. Now this, first of all, smells so nice. It reminds me of this international perfume. Very floral in the making. I don't know what brand it was. It was a perfume from Isimiaki or Bulgari or Cerity. I'm not too sure, but it smells so familiar. It's so nostalgic. It's not at all overwhelming, which I have to be very careful with my products that has got scent. It shouldn't aggravate my migraine, and this didn't. It's a beautiful body lotion. I'm going to show you the packaging of it. It is such a lovely You know, it's got that pump applicator. When I show you the texture, you'll understand. You can see how runny the texture is because, and can you see? It's like water. It's like your skin drinking up water. That's how, you know, it just absorbs into the skin so beautifully, like a serum. There is no heaviness. There is no sort of, you know, that greasy sort of texture on the body. So when you apply this and then you apply your perfume, you're not transferring any of that greasiness to your clothes. It melts into the skin, but at the same time, guys, this is super hydrating. So if you are on the lookout, even if it's winter season, you are somebody, your skin cannot take those heavy body butter, heavy lotions. You need something that is beyond light, especially if you're staying in a very hot, humid place. Then please check out Lonnue. It is fabulous. All right, let's move on to the next product, and this is the inkeylist Exosome Hydro Glow Complex. Okay, now I made a post on Instagram where I spoke about some of the ingredients you're going to hear a lot about. Exosome was one of them. Now, what are exosome basically? So exosomes are tiny messenger bubbles that is derived from stem cells that tell your skin how to behave, repair faster, and produce more collagen, and it also calms really irritated skin. You're going to be seeing a lot of brands, you know, formulate when they make their products. Exosome is going to be one of the key ingredients. Plum has already started. Inkeylist is always sold out, this particular one, and I can see why. This is so brilliant. You have Medicube has played around with Exosome. There's so many brands, even The Ordinary, but this Inkeylist one, it is pure exosome and it's always off the shelf. You know, it's very, very hard to get your hands on it. Now, I have religiously been using this and I can see a major difference, especially when I want my skin to just calm down. I can see that it kind of like helps an irritated skin. Now, keep in mind that when you first start off, you're going to be like, this is doing nothing. You know, my moisturizer gives a lot more hydration. This is not only supposed to give hydration, but this kind of like repairs your skin. That's what Exosome does. I absolutely think that Exosome is going to be one of those key ingredients that many skincare enthusiasts and skincare lovers is going to seek. So just like how collagen and peptides had a moment, you're also going to hear a lot more about Exosome. You're also going to hear a lot about algae-derived, you know, retinol alternatives. For people who cannot stand retinol, these active compounds are going to be extracted from algae and marine plants. You're going to hear a lot more. I was thinking of making a whole separate video and so of some of the trends and ingredients that probably we will get to see in 2026. So if you'd like to see such a video, then let me know, you know, because I would want to make a lot more educational, informative videos. Now, this one from the Inkeylist is so calming. It practically goes with every skincare. So what I like to do is at night I would just apply some peptide sort of, you know, serum. I would use the Ordinary GF solution, which is rich in its peptides, and it's got again all the benefits of just kind of like helping your skin barrier and boosting collagen. And then I would apply a retinol, which I'm going to show you, this retinol that I have been thoroughly enjoying. I would just apply a little bit of retinol and then I would apply an Exosome. If you want a little more hydration, you can then apply a moisturizer right after that. And trust me guys, I have seen such a good difference on my skin. You know, in my 40s, I am looking out for products that is rich in antioxidants, rich in its, you know, peptides and collagen boosting, and these are the sort of, you know, products that actually has been helping my skin just kind of like, you know, maintain it. And it's all about maintenance right now in your 40s, in your 30s also. So if you're looking out for a good Exosome, stay tuned for Plum is coming up with something good. Check out the Medicube one. They are on the slightly pricier side, so maybe you can go for Exosome that Indian brands are working on, like for example Plum. Not sure when that is going to launch or whether they plan to launch it, but if you can get your hands on the Inkeylist one, please. So I really hope that India gets Inkeylist very, very soon. I love it. I think they have done an excellent job out here. Now the retinol in question right here is basically the retinol short tightening booster from Celimax. You must have seen social media go crazy about this. Now keep in mind that retinol, both of them can cause certain sort of irritation if you go overboard with it. Okay, it's not like because it's retinol with an AL, it's a lot more gentler form. What basically it is, nothing is gentle out here. What I feel that retinal kind of like gives a more accelerated result. You know, they work a little more faster than the retinol. Now, celimax retinol is going high, I mean, it's going viral, and rightfully so. It took me a while for me to enjoy this. Enjoy in the sense it did not irritate my skin. My skin is used to Tret, so nothing irritates my skin. Like I'm talking about retinol won't irritate my skin because I use Tret. But I have stopped using Tret for the last 1 month, and I've just been enjoying this. And something about this just kind of like I've seen that difference that it has done, not to my pores or texture, but I think mostly to do with my fine lines. I can see that, you know, my deep, you know, those deep lines right here, the lines that I have on my forehead. This has really done something. Now, what you must not do with this, if you have seen the internet, they have put dot all over. That is such a wrong way to abuse this product. You're abusing your skin by using it the wrong way. Please don't go by what you see on social media. Follow the right content creators, follow dermatologists also to get the proper skincare information, because right now skincare has become so muddy, so shoddy. It is all about creating that hype, all about, you know, creating the views. So they will do anything for it. Guys, if you go overboard with it, like dot it all over your face and neck, you are going to damage your skin barrier, because as much as retinol, I wouldn't say that it's gentler. There's nothing gentle like I mentioned, but because it works even more faster, it is kind of like a little more potent. So please be careful with the retinol. I would suggest you to start off with 2 times a week. Once your skin is used to it, you can start off 3 times a week, and then maximum 4 times once your skin is really used to it, for at least a month or 2. Just make sure that when you are applying this, you shouldn't be applying vitamin C, you shouldn't be applying AHAs, BHAs, nothing, just this. And probably you can apply your peptide serum, or you can go for an exosome cream and a very beautiful ceramide moisturizer. That's more than enough. Now let's move on to another Korean brand, and this is the Haru Wonder. This is the Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner. It's an essence that has got hyaluronic acid, and it is such a mild essence. Now people are like, toner essence, they do nothing for the skin. But honestly speaking, I truly feel that for your morning ritual, if you are someone who doesn't like to tap on a lot of serums, and you know, you don't want, you're just a sunscreen person, then essences like this, you know, right after you wash your face, when your face is slightly damp, just apply the essence, just pat it onto the skin, and it kind of like does something. It's very strange. I was not like an essence toner sort of a person, and even if I go for a toner, it's just like a spray to just kind of like hydrate. So this hydrates, this calms. It's a beautiful toner. I truly think that if you are looking for the most calming toner, especially if you've got sensitive skin, then please check out Haru Wonder. And they're available at Foy. You know, so Foy is a website that I usually go and shop most of my Korean beauty. I shall link it, guys. Just check out the description bar. I have linked everything, and I think it's time for me to make the best of Korean beauty, K-beauty products, because I have discovered some gems this year. The next product is a K-beauty blusher that I truly feel deserves all the hype and all the praise. This is the Moist Ampule blusher from House of Her. Oh, what a beautiful blusher. This has a serum texture, and I have tried a lot of blusher that has got a serum texture, but I think they were trying to imitate this product more or less, because Koreans really know how to make the most lightweight makeup, be it their foundation, be it their blushes, be it their bronzers. It's very lightweight. You know, it's not supposed to just, you know, sit right there onto the skin. It's supposed to blend. It's supposed, your skin should be like readily absorbing those makeup and making it look a lot more natural. The same thing goes with the House of Her. It is pigmented, so you can apply this on your cheeks, you can apply this on your lips, you can apply this on your eyelids, and it is a beauty of a blusher. Such a cute packaging, and I just want to show you this particular shade. I can't see right now, you guys, I'm really blind, so look at that. The texture is super light. It's like water consistency with a little bit of that creamy hydration, almost like an essence, you know. So beautiful it is, and again, so pigmented. The color is really nice, and you can just, you know, touch up on the go, not that bam sort of a blusher. So you can go ham with it, you can just go easy with it, but no matter what, it is easily buildable if you go very little, and this is going to last you for a very, very long time. Stunning blusher. And for the last couple of weeks, I've just been applying this, you know, especially when I step out. I take a little bit on my cheeks. I even apply this on my lips for a tint of color, and I apply gloss on top. I'm good to go. Okay, so we are on with 2 makeup products, you guys, and this is Nykaa's lipstick. I don't know whether it's the Luxe Matte. I'm not too sure, but I'll definitely link it. And this shade, guys, I'm not someone who ventures a lot into pinky lipstick. Can you see how pink that one is? It's almost like it's not like a sharp Barbie pink, but this is pink, okay? So I know I have a lipstick on top of this. Can you see how beautiful that is? It complements my skin tone so well, that sort of pink, you know. Usually there are pinks that are so cool toned that it just doesn't look good on your skin tone. This is the kind of pink that really suits me. And for wedding season, especially for, you know, Indian weddings, you know, for any sort of sangeet, any sort of mehndi ritual, this will look so beautiful on an Indian outfit. And I think I have to make a video on some pink lipsticks that I discovered that are just mind-blowing. This is Aurora, shade Aurora, and these are the special effects multi-chrome eyeliners, khadlaj pencils from Sephora. Now I know Mars has it, Swiss Beauty has it, a lot of Indian brands has it, Nykaa has it, but this one, I would say 2% or 1% is a lot more brighter and lot more richer than all of the multi-chrome eyeliners and eye pencils I have tried in India. I think Sephora really knows how to do great eye makeup. Please keep that in mind. And this particular shade Aurora is trending. I'm just going to insert one of my videos out here that did well. Just look at that blue, that aqua blue on the waterline looks brilliant. It'll look even great as an eyeliner. It is such a bam on your face sort of a color that just attracts attention. It's a head turner, because every time I've applied this on my waterline, I get so many compliments saying that, what have you worn on your, you know, on your waterline, because it really stands out. This has not irritated me at all. So I'm really impressed with this, and I've got very, very sensitive eyes. So I am going to swatch this one for you to know what I'm talking about. It's creamy. Oh my god, it glides on like butter. But do you see that shift of green, and then there's a blue, and it is the best colored pencil I have tried in a very, very long time. Look how vibrant it is, and see how it catches light from far. That's how it looks even on your waterline. The next makeup item is from Etude House. This is the marker tint. Love it. So they remind me so much of the Huda Beauty one, the pink one that I just did not enjoy. It came in my not so, not the worst, but I would say products that just didn't impress me this year. I'll make a roundup towards the end of the year. But I feel this has outperformed even Huda in terms of longevity, in terms of how it stays on the lips, the color. Let me try to insert a video out here for you to see. There is color showing in my two-toned lips. You know, I've got a little bit of pigmentation here and there, and this shows, which it didn't happen for Huda. So something so affordable, fraction of the price as the Huda, you know, marker tints, which I felt no matter if you kept it upside down, this way, that way, I've tried every sort of combinations to make that work. It just doesn't. So I'd rather pay my money on something so small. This goes into, you know, into my bag, and even if it is like this, if it is like this, if it's like that, it still works, you guys. It dispenses, you know, that right amount of tint to the lips, and you can wear it as a proper marker. I also feel that it's got a very unique tip applicator out here, little round, so it's easy for you to just line your lips, and at the same time chubby enough for you to hold and just fill up your lips as well. Okay guys, the last to make it to the list is the Cream Velvet perfume. It's a perfume that is very similar to the Latafah Eclair perfume, but it's a little more creamier. Okay, so if Latafah has got, it's a gourmand perfume, so it smells like vanilla cupcakes, cream cupcakes. Okay, so it's called Cream Velvet from khadlaj. Okay, I don't know if I've got the name right, but this is what the packaging looks like. And again, this is making the round. This is exactly like Latafa Eclair. But if you felt that Latafa Eclair is a little too sweet, and I love that. I love Latafa Eclair. It's a great perfume to wear if you love sweet perfumes and eclair, caramelly, vanilla sort of a scent. That is a proper gourmand perfume, and it pairs very well. But if you are somebody who wants a little more creamier version of that, something that has got a little more projection, and better longevity than the Latafa Eclair, which by the way also lasts very well, then this is another affordable perfume that pairs so beautifully with La Vie Belle from Lancome. The scent of La Vie Belle, and you know, with the tonka bean, and something about this, it just meshes very well, and you know, you smell like a walking pastry shop. So it all depends whether you've got a nose, a sense of smell for gourmand scents, then you can definitely try this one out. This was doing the round on social media and I had to get it. And yeah, this has got a much more milkier, much more vanilla sort of a fragrance than the Latafa Eclair, which is a mix of everything. It's got depths in Latafa Eclair. This is very similar. When you smell it, you spritz it, you're going to be like, hey, this is Latafa Eclair. But it's only when this kind of like settles into your skin, you will get the various other projection of it being a lot more. It's not as sweet as that, but there is that caramelly milky tone coming, milky scent coming out of that. It's got undernotes that are very strong yet subtle, and again doesn't trigger your migraine. It's a stunner of a perfume, and lovely packaging. It will make a great gifting sort of a great gifting thing also during Christmas. If you want to gift somebody this, you know, this is one of those affordable perfumes that can make a fantastic gift. Because this completes my monthly favorites. I hope you enjoyed watching the last monthly favorite of 2025. I love you so much, so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. And until later, bye for now.